Well, hello once again, YouTube fam. Brandon Weaver here yet again, and I'm here to help you repair your credit. Now, if you're just coming onto this channel, I appreciate you. If you just stumbled on and you're watching this video for the first time, you're gonna like this channel, man, because we're gonna boost your score. We're gonna help you get to the other side and repair your credit. So, we got some Q&As right here. You got questions, I got answers for you. What does it mean to be in a pre-legal department? What does meets FCRA mean? What do you do when somebody else's hospital bills is on your report? So forth and so on. We got questions and answers for you coming at you. So let's get right into it. I received letters from a collector with pre-legal notifications if I don't pay the collector. Now what do I do, man? What do I do, Brandon? What is this? I've seen this before myself. It happened to me, okay? I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't know any better about sending collection validation letters to them, okay? Asking to see an original instrument of indebtedness, okay? You can send a letter directly to them asking to see contracts, see the proof that they have, substantiate it, see what they've got from the creditor to have a binding contract between you and a third party, okay? They probably don't have any of this stuff. The reason I found out about this stuff because it went from pre-legal to actually being in the courthouse, okay? I was sued by these individuals. This is what does not have to happen to you. They're trying to bully you. They're gonna say, oh, well, we're gonna sue you if you don't pay. Okay, they don't wanna go down that road. They would have already filed. They wanna make it nice and easy on themselves. The reason I know that is because they did this to me. They would have just filed suit. The reason they didn't is because what happened when they filed suit, I got a consumer protection lawyer. And that lawyer asked for all sorts of discovery. And in that discovery, he asked for contracts. He asked for how they store their data, how they got their data, what gives them the right to collect, their license, their bond, their so forth, and so on. And it went on and on and on. It was wild, the tone, right? You've heard about it before. So what do? I've received these letters. If I don't pay, it just was simple comment. They want to probably know what to do. They want to know what's going on. How do I rectify this, okay? Send the letters to them, okay? Get the process going. Get a free consultation with a consumer protection lawyer, okay? If they're doing pre-legal, you do pre-legal, okay? They're gonna go away. They're gonna stop harassing you. They're gonna stop the process. They're frightened by you. That's why they're threatening you so hard. Do not fret, do not worry, okay? We've got our own how to sue and win without a lawyer here, okay? All educational information for you, all right? You always can talk to a consumer protection lawyer for a free consultation, okay? So, that is what I would encourage you to do. Send the letters, press them, all right? Now, we're talking about meets FCRA in after a dispute, okay? I've seen all sorts of classifications. Meets FCRA, consumer disputes, reinvestigation in progress, okay? All sorts of crazy, wild, different things. All right, will not reinvestigate. We've seen this stuff before. All of it is a smokescreen. All of it is designed to confuse you, to make you feel like they're not going to remove the inaccurate information, to delete the unverified accounts. But they will. They have to. I've seen it over and over and over again. It happened to me. It's happened to other people that I've worked with. So, hey Brandon, I sent my first round of letters and they added a note, and this was actually on Credit Karma they're looking, okay? I would say invest in something a little bit better than Credit Karma. It's an investment in you, it's an investment in your future, it's an investment, right? Because what are you gonna do after you get your credit squared away? Probably gonna get that car, get that house, maybe get a business, right? Invest, invest, invest. So it's a small little investment. Again, there's other monitoring services out there that give you free trials or dollar trials or something like that. So you can see all three reports. Credit Karma only gives you one. Or if you're so inclined and you have decent enough credit to get yourself a card that actually has the free FICOs, right? That might be something of an intriguing nature for you, right? That might be useful. But I'd say if you can invest, please do so. Now, under the specific company, they're trying to remove this account, right? Disputing it, and it comes back says meets FCRA requirements. Should I send out my second round of letters? Yes. Send out your second round of letters. Yes. Put in the comments below, send out the second round of letters. Meets FCRA. It's designed to do exactly what it's trying to get you to do, is question, do I send out my second round of letters? What are they doing? Oh, maybe it meets the Fair Credit Reporting Act. It doesn't mean nothing, man. They didn't give you no proof, okay? They would have if they hadn't. The reason they say that is because they go to the creditor, okay, who probably doesn't have it anymore if it's charge off, right? We know that now, that they don't keep any of those records, right? They send it all to the collector, and if it's the collector, they purchased a snapshot, a portfolio of stuff. They don't have any of this stuff, right? They don't have the contracts. They don't have anything binding, okay? So what they're using is the automatic system that we talk about. So when they come back and say it meets FCRA requirements, they're doing it automatically through EOSCA. It's nothing special. It's just another classification. Reinvestigation, consumer disagrees, consumer disputes, all sorts of stuff. Will not reinvestigate. They will, they have, they do it, they must, and they will continue to. And if not, we'll take them to court, right? You can. You have rights here. You have violations here that we're gonna go over here in a minute on why they do, if they don't remove things, okay, they refuse to correct information after being provided proof of inaccuracies, okay? Under section 623 that we talk about all the time. Okay, so you can get this squared away. You can do this at 609creditrepair.com, or we can find these violations for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. Leverage those violations, leverage the law on your behalf to get the deletions that you need, you want, you deserve. Okay, if this video is helping you out so far, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, share. Helps me keep doing it, guys. I really appreciate you. All right, so this next one, and we're talking about all sorts of wild stuff. Someone's hospital bills, okay? This actually, I got a couple emails about this. It seems like there's a little trend here about ex-spouse's information getting on the spouse's, the former spouse's credit reports, okay? So, how do I delete an ex-spouse's medical debt from my credit report? They added like so many accounts on my credit one day. It's been 5 years since the divorce. No problem. Go right away. HHS.gov, file an online complaint for HIPAA violation. There's no way they can put someone else's medical information on your reports. If they do that, they're violating someone else's HIPAA rights, and they're gonna get stitched up, and they're gonna delete this stuff automatically, okay? In the meantime, when that complaint is going on with HHS.gov, okay, you can do that online. While you're doing that, send your letters directly to the credit bureaus. Dispute it with the credit bureaus, okay? Let the dispute process happen. Let the HHS, right, the OCR, go to whatever hospital or collector or whoever's doing this, medical debt, okay? Because he didn't say it was collector or the original hospital or whatever. Let them go out and reach and find out, and you send your collection validation letters directly to the collector, or do a 623 method, find out who's doing what where, okay? So let them do that and send a letter at the same time. Find out what they've got. They're not gonna have anything. They're gonna freak out. They're not gonna realize they put your spouse's information on there that shouldn't be there. Your socials are not tied together. This is not your debt by any means, okay? So do not sweat it. You are in good hands, okay? And every violation, and they said there's a lot of accounts. I'm not saying how many accounts, but each violation could be up to $1,000, okay? So that could be money in your pocket. So stick with me here, because we're gonna talk about some of the violations here in just a second. All right, now, another individual said they got a bankruptcy, okay, 3 months ago, but they don't wanna go through with it anymore. So once it gets dismissed, how do I get this off my credit report? Okay, we have specific dismissed bankruptcy letters, which I'm sure that you have seen me talk about on these videos already. And it talks about how they cannot be verified 100% accurate. Pacer system's not giving out 100% accurate information. You demand that the dismissed items be removed because under, I know this is crazy, but under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, there is no mention of proper reporting of a dismissed BK, which means that they're not supposed to be able to put it on your reports at all, on top of the inaccurate reporting of Pacer, of LexisNexis, of all that stuff. And it's all out there. Verbiage is all in the letters for you. You can get it at 609creditrepair.com. We can do it for you at theawesomelifegroup.com, all right? Now, again, if you have issues, okay, you have stuff on here that you need to go to small claims, you need to talk to someone in your courthouse, they'll help you, the county court, there's all sorts of stuff like we were talking about, okay? Stuff they don't respond within 30 days, $1,000 violation under section 611, okay? They reinsert deleted items without giving you 5 days notice, $1,000, okay? $1,000. They failed to report a disputed debt, okay? This is collectors. They failed to report a disputed debt to the credit bureaus. They do not report that the account is being disputed, you can sue them for $1,000, okay? That's your rights. And again, not legal advice, just educational information for you guys, okay? You can take it to your county courts. They have to cease collection activity. They have to put it and say it's being disputed. You have a lot of rights. People don't know this. You can get all this information, 609creditrepair.com. We can do it for you, you know? If this video helped you out, give a thumbs up. I really appreciate you. We've got a strong subscribe tribe here. I want you to be a part of the subscribe tribe if you haven't subscribed already, and smash that bell for notifications. I want to do more live with you, live Q&As, free live credit repairs. It'll be a blast. I have a great time with y'all. And until I see you on a live, and until I see you in person, I'll see you on the other side. Take care.